The countdown to the 7th democratic elections has begun. The Independent Electoral Commission says it's ready to conduct the 2024 elections and will be ready for any date in the window period of May to August next year. Voter registration will take place on the 18th and 19th of November this year. eNCA's senior reporter Aviwe Mtila filed this report.
Your democracy, own it, is the clarion call from the Independent Electoral Commission of South Africa as it launches the 2024 national and provincial elections. The declaration of readiness has been met with varying views from political parties.
We've been concerned about the funding of the IEC and whether they've had the ability. We heard about new devices that are going to be used in this election. Look, I think it's a matter of trust but verify. And I think the first registration weekend in November is going to be a very good opportunity as a sort of dry run to see just how ready the IEC really are.
The IFP welcomes the readiness of IEC as they have indicated today. We're only hoping that the outstanding matter in court will finalize the process of getting all systems going.
They are ready. I believe them. I've tested most of the stuff. They gave us numbers here, and I want to say to the IEC, well done. There's just one area they need to zoom in that I think they are failing a bit. It is they need to spend more money on verifying IDs, because we have a lot of illegal foreigners that are planning to vote here. And they need to zoom in on that.
When we had the general local government elections, I don't think they were really ready, and we saw that there were many problems. People who attended certain voting stations where they were not on the voting roll. For instance, there were not enough ballot papers to vote. So I think they still have a lot to work.
It may very well be that there were instances where there would be concerns about the late delivery of ballot papers and the late arrival of some material or material running out and all of that. But I think essentially, to a very large extent, IEC has been very competent, very professional.
IEC should have assured or given confidence to the people to say they are going to address the issue of the lower voter turnout by embarking on voter education programs, especially in the townships and the villages, because in the affluent areas you find that there's a higher voter turnout. However, in the townships and the villages, the voter turnout is very low.
From an election readiness point of view, we would like to see a bit more about the problems in the last election and how those are going to be addressed going forward. But I think from our point of view, we understand that the responsibility must lie with political parties that are going to turn people out to register.
As the November 18 registration weekend edges closer, the IEC says all its 23,269 voting stations are ready. Currently, the voters' roll stands at 26.2 million people. Women have the lion's share of the voters' roll with 14.4 million people and men 11.6 million people. The age category with the highest representation is 30 to 39 years, which has 6.6 million voters. This is followed by the 40 to 49 age group, which has 5.8 million voters. The 50 to 59 age category has 4.4 million voters, and the ages of 20 to 29 currently only has 3.7 million voters. Aviwe Mtila, Johannesburg.